Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Movies and Melodies. Today's theme is an intriguing one for me. I've been wanting to share this with you for a while. It's happy, sad versions of the same song in the movie. And there are plenty of these, by the way. Sometimes they're just the same song, identical tunes. One is fast, one is slow. Other times, identical tunes and all of it, but the lyrics are completely different. So I've chosen some songs for today. I hope you'll enjoy them. The first one is from a movie called Zindagi aur Maut. This came out in the 60s. Pradeep Kumar and Faryal in the lead. She later on became fairly successful as a vamp, especially during the 70s. It was kind of sad because she's very pretty, very presentable on camera, a little bit wooden, sometimes during lip syncing and so on. But, she's no worse than a lot of people who got at least a moderate success as a lead. So I don't know why she never succeeded, poor thing. But anyway, the movie is really entertaining, okay? It's so, oh boy, filled with all kinds of unbelievable things. It's all, this was sort of the time after the Indochina War and such, right? So tons of this patriotic, we will protect our country to our dying breath kind of movies. So it's about two spies, obviously Pradeep Kumar plays one of them, who are trying to find this microfilm, which appears to have unbelievable amounts of information on it about virtually everything that's important in the country. Roads, bridges, buildings, you name it. Magical microfilm. But anyway, in the quest for this, he meets with Faryal, falls in love with her and she with him. So in the initial happy stage of their romancing, he sings this song to her. It's a Mahendra Kapoor solo. दिल लगाकर हम ये समझे ज़िंदगी क्या चीज़ है. Then later on in the movie, he comes across her and for some unknown patriotic reason, he doesn't recognize her. I have no idea because honestly, I kind of rewatched stuff to figure out why he's not but anyway, he's not recognizing her and refuses to acknowledge her. So she's very sad. So she runs over to the piano and sort of thumps out this sad song in Ashaji's amazing voice. So in some ways it feels a little incongruous because her face doesn't emote the expression that you hear in Ashaji's voice. Again, Dil Lagakar Hum Ye Samjhe, but the lyrics are completely different and really beautiful lyrics. It's C. Ramchandra's music and Shakil Badayuni's lyrics.
दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है. दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है. इश्क कहते हैं किसे और आशिकी क्या चीज़ है. दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे. हाय ये रुखसार के शोले ये बाहें मरमरी. हाय ये रुखसार के शोले ये बाहें मरमरी. आपसे मिलकर ये दो बातें समझ में आ गईं. धूप किसका नाम है और चांदनी क्या चीज़ है. दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे.
दोस्ती क्या चीज है, दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे। पहले पहले आप ही अपना बना बैठे हमें, पहले पहले आप ही अपना बना बैठे हमें, फिर न जाने किस लिए दिल से भुला बैठे हमें। अब हुआ मालूम हमको बेरुखी क्या चीज है, दिल लगा कर हम ये समझे।
Anarkali came out in 1953 and it was a huge hit. This was another musical masterpiece by C. Ramchandra. Lyricists were legion in this movie. You had Janisar Akhtar, you had Hasrat Jaipuri, Shailendra Ji and Rajendra Krishan, who actually wrote the lyrics to the song I'm about to share. The story, of course, everyone knows. Anarkali, the slave turned dancer, falls in love with Prince Salim, who is Akbar's son. Obviously a doomed romance, and you know, it's a tragedy. In this movie, however, unlike Mughal-e-Azam, the ending is truly tragic in that she is walled up and dies. So this particular song, sung by Lataji, it's a solo, picturized on Beena Rai, who was in the lead, and Pradeep Kumar cast opposite her. It's sung oh so beautifully by Lataji. I think this is in the top 10 of her best songs, honestly. So the happy version is picturized on the two lovers romancing each other and so on. And the sad version is when she is being walled up in the end. And it's different lyrics for both of them. Ye zindagi usi ki hai.
ये जिंदगी उसी की है जो किसी का हो गया, प्यार ही में खो गया। ये जिंदगी उसी की है जो किसी का हो गया, प्यार ही में खो गया। ये जिंदगी उसी की है। ये बहार ये समा कह रहा है प्यार से, किसी की आरज़ू में अपने दिल को बेकरार कर। ये बहार ये समा कह रहा है प्यार से, किसी की आरज़ू में अपने दिल को बेकरार कर। जिंदगी है बेवफा, जिंदगी है बेवफा, लूट प्यार का मजा। ये जिंदगी उसी की है जो किसी का हो गया, प्यार ही में खो गया। ये जिंदगी उसी की है। धड़क रहा है दिल तो क्या, दिल की धड़कने लेकिन धड़क रहा है दिल तो क्या, दिल की धड़कने लेकिन फिर कहाँ ये फुर्सतें, फिर कहाँ ये रातें। आ रही है
Barsat, which came out in 1949, the second movie under the RK Productions banner. Remarkable hit, very well-made movie. Raj Kapoor, Nargis ji in the lead, with Prem Nath and Nimmi as the parallel leads. The story is about these two young men who are from the city, who go to Kashmir, to a small village there. They fall in love with local village girls, but one of them is sincere in his love and the other is essentially a city playboy, played by Prem Nath with amazing panache, and he really fitted that bill. So this song, it's a solo by Lataji again, and it is, the happy version is sung by Lataji with a whole chorus. So it's like the picturization is a village dance that this young girl is presenting, and where she's declaring her love for this city boy, this Pardesi. The music for the movie, Shankar Jaikishan, with Hasrat Jaipuri mainly writing the lyrics, but Shailendra ji wrote the title song, which is the song in question today. So the sad version comes at the end of the movie. Prem Nath, actually realizes that he loves this girl. He's regretting, having led her on. So he comes back only to find that she's died, and so he is carrying her body and sort of cremating it, kind of a thing, through the sad version of the song. बरसात में हमसे मिले तुम सजन, तुमसे मिले हम बरसात में.
बरसात में हमसे मिले तुम सजन, तुमसे मिले हम बरसात में. बरसात में हमसे मिले तुम सजन, तुमसे मिले हम बरसात में. बरसात में हमसे मिले तुम सजन, तुमसे मिले हम बरसात में.
Admi, this came out in the late 60s, love triangle story again. It had Dilip Kumar, Wahida ji, and Manoj Kumar playing the lead roles. Again, the story of childhood friends who end up falling in love with the same woman, and the same, I am sacrificing my love for the sake of my friendship theme again. It was not as well made, I should say, and not as punchy as Sangam was, even though it had the same kind of theme. But it was still worth watching. I mean, Dilip Kumar, come on. The man is just fabulous in whatever role you give him. Wahida ji is also fantastic in the movie, and Manoj Kumar too. This was before his whole, I think that sort of strangely self-pitying kind of movies that he went into. So this was all before that. So it was really nicely made in that sense. Music was outstanding in the movie. Naushad Saab with Shakil Saab. This song, it's a duet actually, sung by the two men at the engagement of Dilip Saab and Wahida ji's characters. So it's not two separate songs, I can't quite justify it in the happy song, sad song episode really, but I'm kind of sticking it in there anyway because I like the song a lot. It's like the happy version is sung by obviously Dilip Saab with Rafi's voice, of course, and the sad stuff, rather kind of bitter lines actually, for Manoj Kumar and sung by Mahendra Kapoor. Kaisi haseen aaj baharon ki raat hai.
कैसी हसीन आज बहारों की रात है, एक चांद आसमां पे है, एक मेरे साथ है, ओ देने वाले तूने तो कोई कमी न की, अब किसको क्या मिला ये मुकद्दर की बात है। छाया है हुस्नो इश्क पे एक रंग बेखुदी, छाया है हुस्नो इश्क पे एक रंग बेखुदी, आते हैं जिंदगी में ये आलम कभी कभी, हर गम को भूल जाओ, खुशी की बारात है, एक चांद आसमां पे है, एक मेरे साथ है।
Raat aur Din. This was Nargis ji's, I want to say, swan song really. It is the last movie that she appeared on screen, and it actually came after quite a break in her career. This was because this movie took a long time in the making. It was produced by her brother Akhtar Hussain. So, she felt compelled to make the movie and finish it, even though there are parts of it that were shot later, right? So she was pregnant with her third child by then. The story is loosely based on Three Faces of Eve, about dissociative identity disorder. So Nargis ji plays the role of Varuna, a young girl who is essentially very quiet, timid, sort of a demure girl. But when she breaks into this other identity, it is that of Peggy, who is this flamboyant, outgoing creature who is into dancing, going to the clubs, and she drinks alcohol, she wears these frocks and like sheath dresses and stuff like that. So completely different personality from her real one. And then you go on to find out the trauma that caused this, and the movie progresses. Nargis ji is very, very good in this movie. Pradeep Kumar is cast opposite her. And Lakshmi Chaya has a small role. So the song that I want to share is, it's a Lataji Solo. The happy version has two versions. One picturized on Nargis ji, who is in the character of Peggy, and she's outside a club, and she's singing very happily, dressed in this very stylish frock. The second happy version is picturized on the original Peggy, played by Lakshmi Chhaya, who will have been a friend of the character that Nargis plays. And Lakshmi Chhaya has done such a great job. She's in a club and she's dancing and she's just very vivacious and she's such a good dancer too. The sad version is picturized on Nargis ji. She's come out of this different identity. She's back in her own real self, so to speak. And she's sort of singing this in a contemplative way, wondering whether she'll ever come out of this kind of odd behavior that she thinks she has. The music was by Shankar Jaikishan, Hasrat Jaipuri, Shailendra ji's lyrics. Just really a beautiful song. Aawara hai mere dil.
कुछ तो कह रे कौन हूँ मैं क्या हूँ सच हूँ के साया हूँ आवारा है मेरे दिल जाने कहाँ है तेरी मंजिल आवारा है मेरे दिल जाने
Munimji, 1955, saw the release of this movie. Devanand, Nalini Jayawant in the lead roles, and Pran Saab making a delightful, if a slightly goofy, villain in the movie. One of my top favorite movies to watch. It is filled with crazy situations and so much fun. Devanand is an absolute, actually Devanand, Pran and Nalini Jayawant are just absolutely delightful to watch. The music is outstanding. S.D. Burman, Sahir Saab, Shailendra ji. What a combination. So, it's a usual rom-com, pretty girl meets, pretty rich girl meets father's employee who is only a clerk, fall in love, obviously can't get married, opposition, all of that, and then, all's well that ends well. So the happy version is sung, picturized on this pair, but it's a solo sung by Kishore Kumar. And the sad one, Lataji sings this, picturized on Nalini Jayawant. जीवन के सफ़र में राही मिलते हैं बिछड़ जाने को.
हाँ, जीवन के सफ़र में राही मिलते हैं बिछड़ जाने को और दे जाते हैं यादें तन्हाई में तड़पाने को. ओ हो जीवन के सफर में राही मिलते हैं बिछड़ जाने को और दे जाते हैं यादें तन्हाई में तड़पाने को। ये रूप की दौलत वाले कब सुनते हैं दिल के नाले, हो ये रूप की दौलत वाले कब सुनते हैं दिल के नाले, तकदीर न बस में डाले इनके किसी दीवाने को। जीवन के सफर में राही मिलते हैं बिछड़ जाने को, और दे जाते हैं यादें तन्हाई में तड़पाने को।
तुम अपनी नई दुनिया में खो जाओ पराए बनकर, तुम अपनी नई दुनिया में खो जाओ पराए बनकर, जी पाए तो हम जी लेंगे मरने की सजा पाने को। जीवन के सफर में राही मिलते हैं बिछड़ जाने को, और दे जाते हैं यादें तन्हाई में तड़पाने को।
That's it, folks, for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do chime in with your favorite happy sad songs, or happy song, sad song, separate, whichever way you prefer it. I will be back in 2 weeks, but until then, remember, music is food for the soul. Keep listening.